This is an Insane Cast production. You're listening to Thanks for Watching the All Movies Podcast. With your cast, Beth, DJ, Jimmy, and Adrian. And now, thanks for watching.
Welcome to Thanks for Watching, episode 1824. We're almost at a half a year, y'all. Almost. Like, if we didn't take that 3 weeks off, we would have been at the half-year mark. Can you believe that?
Woo!
I know.
I believe.
That's just amazing.
It's pretty
amazing.
awesome.
Hey,
I believe.
Just so you know, you're listening to DJ.
And Adrian.
And over there is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
There he is.
Hi.
All right.
Hi there.
Hey, and then Beth. No, not
No,
here.
Beth.
No, Beth.
No,
Wow.
there's something going on
The
with.
ghost of Beth.
Yeah, there's these keys or something happened where she lost her keys. And
she's got the Adrians.
yeah, she lost like Adrian loses everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
This is all my fault.
Dude, where's my wallet?
Yeah, so there it is. She's not here because of some keys.
The keys to the kingdom are gone.
They're gone, and so is she. But we will hear from her. She is going to do a review somewhere in the streaming department, so it's going to be an older film that she's watched, and she'll send us, hopefully not making a liar out of me, and she'll send us a recording of that, which will be really neat, because I'm sure y'all, as in y'all fans, really want to hear from her again.
Yeah. I'm excited.
You miss her. She's almost taking a hiatus like I did for 3 weeks, or like Adrian did for 12.
Thanks,
Months.
DJ.
Yeah.
12 months.
Months. So, boy, been a busy week, that's for sure. We got, between all of us, there must be 1, 2, 3, 4. There are like 4 movies that have all been seen.
Wow.
Yeah, and recent. Well, pretty recent movies, too.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
So
Yeah.
it's worked out. In the meantime, why don't we tell you how to contact us, because there's so many ways. You can text or leave a voice message, which I challenge you to leave your first voice message. Blue Diana
has been dropped.
Blue Diana.
You better do it, because I know you're going to watch The Klansman this weekend.
Ooh.
Wait, no, the Black Klansman this weekend, or this Wednesday. So, send it out, and we'll talk about it next week on episode 1825. But in the meantime, whoops, did I do that? In the meantime, go to 512 podcast.
That will be 512-763-2278.
Send us a text or a voice message. There's that gauntlet again. Hey, you go to our website, because you could find all that information right there, www.tfwmovies.com.
www.tfwmovies.com.
But hey, even there you can find our email address, which is shoutout@tfwmovies.com.
That will be shoutout@tfwmovies.com.
Nice. You can find us on the Twitter, the Facebook, Instagram, all those things at
TFW Movies.
There you go. And just really interesting information, just so you guys have it. We are now on TuneIn.
Tune in.
Yeah.
On Tune In. That's awesome.
I don't even know where you can get that app.
I never heard of it.
Tune in.
But
TuneIn.
Think about it. We're on Stitchers. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Google Play. We're on Castbox. We're on... there's another one I know somebody's...
Drugs.
Yeah, maybe. No, never. And then now TuneIn. So lots of... And we're on YouTube.
Well, and you know what, though? I did this once. I Googled our name, TFW Movies, and I was able to put an icon on my phone, and I just hit that icon, and it brings up the newest show the most recent show.
Wow. Through Google.
Through Google. It was pretty
Fantastic.
awesome.
I haven't even been trying Google, but
Yeah.
that's a great
I don't
name.
know how they did it. I don't
That
know how
is
you guys did it.
fantastico.
Yeah, it was
I
fantastico.
agree.
I like you.
So
I like it too.
we have had some conversations or some chatter on the internet. So first of all, Blue Diana, she did text the name of the challenge, which we'll talk about when we get there. But she gets first dibs. She wins that one again. But I did put out, when we put the last show out, I put a feeler out. I said, hey, what's your favorite movie? And we got a response. David Campbell. He responded.
David Campbell?
Yeah.
He lives.
He does live. He responded with Never-Ending Story.
Oh, that's a rich one.
Isn't
That is
it?
so good.
I like
That's
that
really
one.
rich.
And I hope they never remake that one because that one needs to stay timeless.
It's been a really long time since I've seen that one, but just hearing it makes me want to see it again.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I love that one. And then on another group, I have an alumni group, and somebody there, Adam Davis, he says, too many to list, but maybe by genre, if I can speak. He says, I really like Saving Private Ryan and Die Hard as action films. Says, the good, the bad, the ugly as westerns. Inception as a thriller, which I really like that one.
yeah.
That was a good. Airplane as a comedy. And who doesn't love Harrison Ford in any sci-fi film? Empire Strikes Back, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
You're listing some great movies.
He did good. He says also, what about Toy Story or Up for animated flicks? There we go.
Yeah.
A good movie is a good movie that you can get lost in the script and the scenes no matter how many times you have seen the movie. So I generally feel the emotions of the actors, or in some cases, voice actors, in each of these films. There you have it.
That was pretty good.
So we are getting some interaction,
Yeah.
too, which is really neat.
That's awesome. Love interaction.
Me, too.
Love it.
If we get too many, I'm not going to start reading everything, just so you know, but we only have these few little things, so I'm
So
going
you better hurry. Act now.
act now, so you don't have to listen to me read all this
Act
stuff.
now. All supplies last.
Well, eventually we'll be live.
That's true. We could
Yeah.
be.
We're not alive?
We are live now.
Yeah.
So check out our
I have the
website.
plan.
Yeah, because I added the extra link to TuneIn. So if you wanted to do the TuneIn thing, it's right there on our
Tune in.
website. TuneIn.
Tune in.
TuneIn. It's like a radio station app. It's like iHeartRadio.
I actually have that. I actually have the app.
Oh, you do have the app. Oh,
I do
okay.
have the app. I have no idea why I have the app, but I have the app.
Well, I think there are police scanners on there too, and it could be why your wife likes to listen to police
I
scanners
like to listen to the police scanners to know when they're coming
when they're
for
on their way.
for people that live with me.
Oh,
Not for
yeah.
me, but for people that live with me.
Oh my
Probably
goodness!
watching out.
For not paying their parking tickets or
Oh
whatnot.
dear, that's no good.
Mostly whatnots.
Mostly whatnots. So let's talk about what we're going to talk about, shall we? The rundown of the show. We're going to talk about Christopher Robin. Yeah. The Spy Who Dumped Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Darkest Minds. I have a lot to say about that. Have a lot. Well, maybe not a lot, but I have plenty to say. I always have lots to say. Jimmy's blowing off some steam. Or passing gas, I'm not sure what.
Now I'm getting myself recentered.
Oh, that's right. He's in pain.
No, I'm not in pain. I'm just trying to rebalance my chakra.
Yeah, he's out of balance.
I'm out of balance. I was about to fall over.
Yeah. And then Three Identical Strangers.
Yeah.
Jimmy will present some box office numbers. We'll talk about some streaming where hopefully we'll hear Beth. I'm pretty sure we will. And then we've got the challenge. I got a new one for you this week that I'm pretty sure you're going to get immediately. Next week's openings, future films, because there's a few things we want to talk about. I really want to say something about one of these films, and I will wait until we get there.
Only one.
That's right. Yes. I will wait. And so in the meantime, it's time for Stuff We're Putting in Our Eyes.
Stuff we're putting in our eyes.
All
All right.
I don't like anything in my eyes.
No, take your finger out of your eye. Let's go with Christopher Robin, shall we? Because, I mean, we saw that one first.
Yeah.
We saw it on Thursday by accident. We were actually going to go see
Blind
Spotting, and this theater was a hot box. It was
stunk like a skunk.
Oh my goodness! Like the show before it, the people really enjoyed that show.
They had a lot of concessions.
They sure did.
They were all concession baked out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
They went to the bake sale.
we decided not to see that film, but instead they gave us tickets to Christopher Robin. So yeah, we can see the made-up characters instead of the other ones.
You know, I was really disappointed in the whole situation at that theater.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed. I was even kind of bitter about going and seeing Christopher Robin.
Wow, and I'm glad you went.
I'm so glad I went.
Because, well, who isn't going to make you feel better than Pooh?
And I didn't know that he made me feel that good. It was really, it was so good.
Yes.
It was really, really good. He was just so freaking adorable. That freaking little Winnie the Pooh
I
guy.
always feel better when I make Pooh.
Well, you know, I've been telling everybody, yeah, everybody does. So, no, what I've been telling everybody is that it reminded me of the film Hook.
You didn't tell me that.
Not you.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
did.
I heard
I
this
did.
tirade.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's not a tirade. I really enjoyed it. I was like, the only difference is Hook, Peter Pan, forgot who he was, whereas I don't think Christopher Robin
I see
ever
the
actually
correction.
forgot who he was. He just strayed from who he was.
Yeah, he didn't forget. It wasn't like
whereas
he had
Hook
had to figure it out.
Yeah, or Peter had
Peter
to
had figured it out.
Yeah,
had no idea. Whereas in Christopher, once when he got that, he knew immediately. He was like, "Oh yeah, I used to." It's kind of like when you go onto like your life and you remember,
exactly.
"Oh yeah, that happened."
Or where did you find that? And you know, you weren't supposed to have this stuff, but you know, there it is, and he hid it away on purpose.
Right.
Yeah. So, but where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So, but anyway, I really liked it. I mean, I used to watch. Here's the thing: when it came to Winnie the Pooh, and like the 100 Acre Woods and all that stuff, they had a show on Disney Channel for a while, and you know, it was during this time where I would watch TV a lot, and this would come on, and I'm like, oh, boring. But then I get hooked, and I would watch it, and I would laugh at all the silly things that would happen, and Winnie the Pooh has some really cool things to say about life.
Yeah, it's like really simple but profound at the same time. It just really makes you think, and he puts things in perspective.
Yes,
which I love. Like,
yes. My favorite, though, my absolute favorite out of the whole film, who stole the show, I think, Eeyore.
I do it. Yeah,
he had. First of all, he had a lot of the cliche emo type stuff, and there was a lot. It was like, okay, that's plenty, but there were just some things that just were so funny. And one of the lines he says, and his eyes open wide, and all he does is say, "Help me." That was the best.
The energy in that theater when he said those two words, that line, everybody was laughing.
Yeah.
The whole theater was laughing. You could feel the energy during that whole entire movie.
Yeah.
And it was a really great energy. And when you left the theater, you just left so happy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was so awesome.
I recommend going to see this film, especially if you... Here's the thing: if you're the Grinch and you have a heart that's just like too small, you still have enough heart to go see this film.
Yes, I agree, because I thought me. I was.
Who are you?
I wasn't really excited to see the movie. I was getting very disappointed.
You were like, I'm so mad at this theater for letting potheads.
Theater, not seeing Blind Spotting. And then when I saw that, I was so happy, and I laughed during the whole movie. The energy, it was great. Yeah. It was awesome.
See, they should make marijuana legal so that people can be disappointed initially and then just forget about their disappointment.
That's right. There we go.
Not a sponsor.
Right. But You know, it has that wonderful, I mean, overall, like, be yourself.
Yeah, that was a strong message that was being sent.
Yeah, and that's I mean, that's what I learned. I could be myself.
It was really cute when Christopher was
you
like...
usually have a problem with that.
Right? Exactly.
When Christopher was saying, don't be yourself, and then Pooh looked at him like, you mean don't be myself?
Yeah.
And then when he was trying to play dead, it was just freaking awesome.
Oh, and one of the things, it's not a spoiler, but at the end of the film, there's a scene where everybody is on the beach partying, and one of the 9 old dead guys, I mean white guys, he has passed away, rest in peace.
Oh yeah.
But one of the 9 old white guys, I think that's what they call them. He was playing the piano on the beach, singing the song that I think Winnie the Pooh came up with. I'm blanking on it. Something about to do nothing at all, to do something.
Do nothing and something will
come your way.
It was something. The point was you do nothing and something will happen.
Yeah. Which ended up saving the day anyway.
Yeah.
In the whole scheme of things.
What was the symbolism of the 9 old white guys?
Well, I'm not exactly sure what the symbolism was. I think it was just because he was at D23 at the convention, and he's just part. He may have been part of the ride. Isn't there a ride at Disneyland, or maybe it's not?
Oh,
yeah. I'm mistaking that with Alice in Wonderland.
Pooh's Honey Pot?
Yeah, something like that. But so he was an engineer at Disney and did a lot of stuff for the park.
But if you go see the movie, you have to stay and wait for after the credits to watch.
Yeah, it's not far.
It's not far into it.
When I hear 9 old white guys, I think of Supreme Court justices.
Of course you do. Yes.
Lawyers.
I wish
1970.
Yeah. No, I really wish Penny was here, because she could fix me up on that and say, DJ, you're saying it all wrong.
She will.
And for those of you that are Disney fans, I apologize for messing that all up. But anyway, great film altogether.
What would you rate it at 1 to 10?
Oh, that's a 10.
10? Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's a 10?
That's a 10 to me.
Wow.
I think nostalgia throws it right up there, and the fact that all their one-liners and jokes were hilarious and appropriate for all ages.
It was very appropriate for all ages. I'm at an 8.
Okay, that's still pretty high.
Pretty high,
but because you were high.
Yeah. Oh dear. Maybe we shouldn't have led with that part.
Right, yeah. Maybe 8.5, 8.5. Oh, it's not a 9, not a 10. Definitely not a 10.
So if we talk longer, it'll get up to a 9. Probably
a
10.
Let's wait till the end of the show.
Well, I mean, I could go with a 9 because I mean, UHF is a 10 to me. So that's just, but it's like on a totally different scale. That is a movie. That's a great movie. That's an awesome movie.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so that was Christopher Robin. Do you want to say anything more about it?
No.
Go see it.
Go see it.
Yeah.
Love it. Watch it.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's all you want to say about that. Darkest Minds. This one you were gonna go see.
I was gonna go see, but curse is foiled again.
Yes. That happens. Well, boy, that's fun. I hope whoever's
I hope somebody's alive. Okay. That's concerning. It's like right in our neighborhood.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
People be dying.
That does happen all the time. Speaking of
nobody
people dying,
gets out alive.
Darkest Minds.
Darkest Minds.
This one I enjoyed. And here's one of the reasons why I enjoyed it. It was nothing like I expected it to be. I expected it to be like the X-Men and action-packed and all that, and it was not at all that. You know, because we're
what was it?
It was a love story. It was a story. It was just, it was a cross.
Not a fight with a story that was thought about afterwards.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But it reminded me of. So it was like a mix between X-Men and the one. It's like D. What is it called? D. So this movie about the group of kids that are separated into factions, and they.
I'm gonna let you go for a little while.
I know you are, because you don't even know what it is either.
Name. I know what movie it is.
I know.
They go up in 4 different groups.
God, it's killing me.
It is killing me.
Divergent.
Too. Divergent.
Yes, Divergent.
So,
that's right.
Because Divergent was a lot about a love story and not so much action-y too. I mean, it was like so, but. So the children in this film are more like mutants, so they have powers, and it scares the government. So the government decides, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all the children, get rid of them all, and we're going to put them in camps and make them work for us. Well,
which is totally against the 13th Amendment, if anyone's wondering.
Thank you. Well, I needed to know that, just in case this happens in the future.
Right.
So
I'll represent you, mutants.
There you go.
Come one mutant, come all.
There you go. You okay, Adrian?
Yeah. Just all the funny stuff.
Okay, good. Got it. Anyway, so the premise of this is they take these kids and identify their powers, and they identify how strong they are or not. So they separate them by color. There's green, then there's yellow, and then there is blue. But then, if you're an orange or a red, that you're severely dangerous. You're like, and so what do they do with those?
So kind of like the alerts after 9/11.
Yeah.
The red. We're in red today, kids. Don't even just
right.
Wear your helmet. Go underground. It's on.
Yeah. So if you're labeled orange or red, they terminate you immediately. Once they find out you're orange or red, you're gone.
And that's definitely a violation of your due process rights.
Definitely. Absolutely. So, but anyway, so it's the story of this girl who gets labeled
Little Red Riding Hood.
I'm not going to say what color, but one of the colors that
at the warmer end of the rainbow.
Yes, and she starts hiding amongst the greens. Yeah.
This sounds just like Divergent.
Doesn't it?
It sounds just like it, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, and then she ends up getting rescued somehow, and then she escapes the rescue, and all this stuff, falls in love with a boy, and...
this sounds just so cliche.
It sounds like it, but I was riveted the whole time.
Okay.
You were there.
That's gotta hurt.
Weren't you there?
No, I wasn't. I didn't see this one. It must have been. I thought Jimmy saw it, right?
No, it was just me and Penny and Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Grandpa.
You're right.
Grandpa should be in on the podcast.
He
today.
should be.
Yeah.
Adrian will interpret for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, but anyway, it was still. I still enjoyed it because it was the story behind everything. It wasn't just about using your powers. It was about surviving.
I got the power.
Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So, good film. I rated a 7.5.
I rated a 0.
You haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
I'm not qualified to rate it
not
at
yet.
this time.
No.
Yeah, no.
But like I said, a great film. If you want to see some powers get used and a love story, go for it. Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
What did you rate it at again?
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah. So, which is still good.
Movie? I'm sorry.
That was The Darkest Minds. In fact, it had the lead star. She was in Hunger Games. She played Rue. Remember little Rue?
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Oh my god. Okay, I would not like this movie. I'd get so over it.
Why?
Because also, when you were telling me the story, Divergent makes me think of Hunger Games.
Really?
It really does.
Well, this is nothing like Hunger Games. nothing like that.
Like it's the whole future, and this is how the world is coming to.
Yeah.
But this is reminding me of that. And then they took one of the stars from that genre.
Oh. Okay.
And then reused her.
She wasn't a star.
And not only that,
I
have a little bit
role.
of bitter feelings with that actress.
Oh. That one actress?
That one actress.
Who played Rue?
Yes.
The little girl that saved the day?
I do have... Yes.
What?
It's a personal thing.
Tell me.
He's racist.
She's just... No. I don't want to stay on the show. Honestly, don't
really?
Want to
Too
late.
Okay. Too late. You already went there.
No, that's all right. If you don't want to say anything, that's
She's
fine.
a great actress. I think she really does some really great films.
My gosh.
I like her as an actress.
Not as a person. You know her personally?
No, that's not personally.
She was on the Conan O'Brien show.
She wasn't. I hope not. I didn't see her there.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but it's
Okay, weirdo. You're going to tell me about this later.
I'll tell you about
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we'll put it on the show later.
Secretly recording me. No.
Well, technically.
Yeah.
No. Well then, if you're going to be so secretive, why don't we just talk about The Spy Who Dumped Me?
Ooh, good transition, DJ.
Yeah, thank you.
I like that.
Thank you.
Good movie.
I laughed.
I did laugh. I love Kate McKinnon. She's so funny in it. She is hilarious.
Oh my gosh. I just loved everything she did in this film.
Yeah, she really did. I think she made the film. I think Mila Kunis was great.
Yeah.
A great supporting actress. I think Kate McKinnon really made that movie. She just did some stupid, funny comedian stuff that was just awesome.
She's going places, I think.
Oh yeah, she's definitely going places.
Wait, she's already there, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's going to the movie theater over and over and over again.
I would watch this film again and again. I really would. I could see it multiple times.
Mila Kunis, for me, like, I love watching her. She's so beautiful, and I think she's a good actress. She's a good actress.
She is.
But like I said, Kate McKinnon, she made it.
I would love to see some of the outtakes of this film, just because they riffed it a few times, and I want to see what some of their other riffs were.
Oh yeah.
But
what was weird was in the trailer they put scenes in there that you didn't see in the movie.
Yes, and I'm beginning to really love that.
Really, it's annoying because I'm like, I wanted to see that scene.
I know,
I was waiting for that scene. It never happened.
It's hard to decide if I like it or hate it, but right now I'm liking it. Especially that means the movie's not the same.
Yeah, but there was one scene that they put in the trailer that I think would made the movie, just a little bit much more funnier, which, when the cops, in the trailer you see the cops coming around and they hug each other.
No.
They're both on their bikes. So they're both on their bikes and then they stop and then these cops come around and then they hug each other again. They're like, oh, I don't know.
No, I missed that trailer. I'm going to have to watch that
trailer. It's in the trailer, but it's not in the movie.
Oh, okay.
And I just thought, I was waiting for that scene.
Yeah. Well, you know what? What's your favorite scene? Well, did you have one? Because I have one. I already told you what mine is. You're having visuals of it right now.
I'm having visuals. It's right in my head right now. Oh, the movie was really funny. Now I'm looking back. I'm like, that was a really good movie. Normally I go for the shock factor, but not in this one. I love when when Kate McKinnon was running down the street. I killed someone. I killed someone. And I was like, dude, stop saying that.
Yeah. That was pretty good. My favorite is, and I really can't say too much about it because there's just so much detail that goes into the scene that just I don't want to take away.
Yeah.
But all I have to say is toxic shock syndrome. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
And
their shock factor was really good.
No.
Oh, no.
No, you're misunderstanding.
Oh, I'm missing it. I got it.
You got it now?
I got it now. Okay. Yeah, okay.
So, for those of you who know what toxic shock syndrome is,
oh, man, that's
you
funny.
will be more interested in what this has to do with, but it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
This scene just made me bust up laughing like crazy. And go. And if you don't know what toxic shock syndrome is, you might want to research that before you see this, and then you'll understand the joke.
Right. And then it'll be funny to you.
It will be funny to you. And it was totally. I was like, this scene was just like a shocker. It was like I was not expecting that to happen at all.
No.
So,
great movie.
yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. The energy in the theater for this movie as well, just like Christopher Robin, good energy.
Yes.
It was so strong. Like,
Oh my
it was
gosh.
seeing movies this week was really fun because I could feel the energy
Yeah.
in the theaters. Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I mean, I was sitting next to some guy who was just laughing like crazy
Yeah.
for this film. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you score it at?
Oh, this is an 8.
8.
This is an 8. It's my comedy level, and it was very smart comedy. It wasn't like totally dumb comedy.
No.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. 8.
Yeah.
8.5.
I
For
don't
me,
even-
Christopher Robin and this movie, they were both very good for me.
They were good. In fact, I don't even think that it was like they didn't use a lot of cursing words and stuff. Words.
They weren't cussing.
They weren't cussing a lot. It was good.
It was a family friendly. It was like
Yeah.
those good old movies, the funny ones that you see in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's
Not
too
the Eddie
cheesy.
Murphy ones because
No.
those were really
Leslie Nielsen.
well. It wasn't that stupid comedy.
No, it wasn't
It
stupid.
wasn't.
It was like it was just good.
It was good. Trust me, you've got to go see it. You will like this, Jimmy. I know you will. You will like this, listener. I know you will.
Listeners, you'll love it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
I promise you, listeners, if you go and watch it, so will I.
There you go.
There you go.
Just check in and let us know midweek or so.
Yeah.
Because you'll be getting this on Tuesday, and by Wednesday or Thursday, you should have already seen it. Just let me know, and if there's more than 3 of you, I will go and watch it on Friday, possibly.
There you go.
Yeah, all right, get some motivation out there. I love it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the next film that we're going to talk about is, well, you're going to talk mostly about it, but Three Identical Strangers, because you're the only one out of the 3 of us non-strangers that actually saw it.
Yeah, it was random too. It was a really random last minute thing, but it was a really.
Yeah, how did that happen? I'm curious, because like this morning you were like, I'm going to go get a job, you bum, and I'm going to go do this and do that, and then turn in an application, and then I get home and you're like, I saw a movie today.
Well, I did do all those things. I did not get a job, but I did put in applications.
Okay.
So hopefully something bites. But once I was done doing the application thing, I was coming home and I thought, I should go see a movie. And I only had 2 available, and the one that worked perfectly for the time was Three Identical Strangers.
Perfect.
And I was like, it's a review. I'll watch it. Wasn't looking forward to it. And you know what, though? It was a really good movie.
You weren't looking forward to it? You've only been talking about seeing this film all weekend.
Just for the fact that I need another movie to review. I feel like 3 is a good amount of movies, and I thought that would have been, my 3rd.
Oh, okay.
And that's the only reason why, because I needed my 3rd.
You needed my 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And
That's funny how 3 is kind of a magical number, because recently in the news...
Oh my God! I don't want to talk about that.
Okay,
Not
never mind.
not a sponsor.
Oh.
We're gonna have to talk about it.
Even a freaking sponsor.
Definitely not a sponsor.
I wish
Fell
they
off the
would.
Sponsorship.
That would be
wagon.
neat.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
We're gonna have to talk
Yeah,
about
the
it later.
sponsorship would be, we promise, and we would get the same that we have now, so no disappointment.
Yeah.
So the other one, AMC
What?
Stubbies, I'm not sure what it is, 3 a week, so that's
Yeah.
perfect.
That's perfect.
Well, but
3 is the
now,
magical number.
now let me tell you something. I did some research, and Regal Cinemas has been purchased by a company in the UK. And this company in the UK has their own subscription program already, and it's $25 a month. Whatever it is in UK, I don't know what that means. But they're probably going to bring that here in the United States with Regal Cinemas. Now, at $25 a month, what they give you is you have to have a 1-year contract, and it's one movie. No, wait, I don't think it's a one movie. I think it's one movie every day, every single day, like this one, like MoviePass used to be. You can watch repeats,
Ooh.
and then after your year contract is over, for the second year, they add 3D movies to it for no extra charge.
So for a mere $300, and you could easily spend $300 in 1 month on movies at retail,
Oh yeah.
or even if you went and bought those tickets at Costco,
Yeah.
$300 is that's not a hard swing. I mean, you're barely skipping past second base. It's rolling between the shortstop's legs. I mean, yeah.
And you know what? When I was listening to the prices people were paying at the movies today, I was shocked.
It's expensive.
I was so shocked.
It's $14 a seat at most places here in San Diego.
So that average, even if it's $12.50 a movie, no concessions, no nothing.
Yeah.
You will get your money's worth if you watch 3 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. The third one is free.
It is.
And everyone thereafter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to hold out for this Regal thing, even though it's just happened. So it's not even hitting the news. So I'm probably scooping everybody by talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But, that's the challenge, isn't it? Like, to know what somebody's going to do before it happens.
See, and I know you didn't want to talk about this, and I didn't do this out of meanness, but our listeners, not only do they need to know about what we've put in our eyes, it's what we've put in our heart and what we've put in our mind and what really is like going on, like having to travel 40 minutes to get to a freaking movie because it's the only place it's playing.
And honestly, if it wasn't for this podcast and for our listeners, would we be doing stuff like that?
DJ would.
I would.
DJ would. I would.
Before the podcast,
I probably wouldn't.
I was going to at least one movie every weekend. One.
Yeah.
And then if it was like a lot, I would go to 2. Like this weekend had 3 movies that we really wanted to see that came out, and I would have gone to at least seen 2 of them. So, I mean, I would have done it. So they're saving me a ton of money, whether or not they're charging me $25 or $30 a month.
Right.
Yeah.
Still a savings.
Yeah.
Because it was $30 just for you to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You and Penny.
Yeah. It was
Right.
well. If you, I did the math. I said, okay, we go. Say there's 4 weekends in a month. And we paid Costco, so it was $10 a ticket, and so between the 2 of us, we were paying $80. Even if we were paying $80 a month right now for any kind of subscription program, and we were able to see 3 movies a week, that pays for everything, because we have to see 4 movies, the 2 of us, in 1 month to make that money back.
Yeah.
But the popcorn has to be good where you're going, and where we had to drive to, the popcorn was not good.
Yeah, it wasn't great popcorn.
For several reasons. Small bucket, no refills, not good popcorn.
That is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the challenge. That's it. So why don't we talk
here's
about...
Here's what we need.
What do we need?
Because we provide a lot of, I think, good insight and excitement about movies, but what we need is we need not a little bit, because these are big decisions. They're financial decisions, and we don't have all the answers. We need you guys' feedback.
Yeah.
Do a little research, see which program you think's best, because there's quite a few out there.
Yeah,
there's. Let us know what you think.
There's like Cinescope or something like that. There's what's the other movie theaters out there? There's
AMC.
Not AMC, not Regal. Cinemark. Is it Cinemark? I can't remember which one, but they have a $8.99 a month. You get 1 movie a day per month. So,
Yeah.
it's their subscription.
It's like going to the Crybaby matinee.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's a $14 ticket that you paid $8.99 for. So it's still a good deal either way.
So you do multiple email addresses and.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're paying $8.99 a ticket, so that's cheaper than the Costco $10 per ticket. So,
see, if I was Costco,
yeah,
I would be all over trying to figure out a program, because it fits right into their
bulk rate,
their market,
everything. Yeah,
their market scheme.
Totally, I agree.
And people drink the Costco Kool-Aid. They go in there and they're like robots. They buy the same things, every week, and they got to get their chocolate milks, and they got to get their yogurts, and they got to get their
Yep.
frozen, their chicken nuggets, and their whatever.
And I remember when that was just a business, Costco business. Like, you can get in like an hour before everybody else if you had a business, and you could, get what you need before like general public gets in there and takes everything.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Anyway.
So, anyways.
So, the challenge last week, Blue Diana said it again. She got it right. Spaceballs. Like, I posted the video on YouTube, and she didn't actually get it till the next day for some reason. But as soon as she was listening, she sent that text, so she knew what it was. And I did a good job by not giving away too much information, she says.
Okay.
So.
And, yeah.
So let's have another challenge, shall we?
Yeah.
Are you ready to listen?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here it is. If you guessed it by now, kudos.
This is a really tough one.
I know.
Up to this point.
Maybe I should have started a little later.
No, I think the lead-in's good.
Okay.
Please tell me you speak English.
And if you don't have it by now...
Detective Carter, do you speak any English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I cannot believe this shit.
Oh.
And if you can't get it after that, God bless you.
No kidding. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so there is the challenge. I hope you get it. Who knows? Who's going to be the first one to let us know what that is this week?
So here's another listener challenge on top of a listener challenge.
Okay.
Can anyone touch Blue Diana? I mean, she's like Michael Phelps in a swimming pool of movie prowess.
Oh,
she is kicking some serious behind.
Yeah. Who can catch up to her? Who can?
I don't know.
Is it David Campbell? Yeah? No? Maybe? Is it Lisa? Who knows? We'll have to find out.
I think we need some. We need some additional action in there. We don't want Blue Diana. I guess she's just going to earn it. I guess that's what it is.
That's right. She's just going to stream in there and earn it.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah. Oh, speaking of streaming, did we stream anything this week?
No, I didn't stream anything.
No.
I streamed a little bit.
Did you? Oh yeah.
Two different series. I streamed one that's called Marching Orders because one of our beautiful daughters was a member of the Color Guard, which is the part of the band and field expedition team. And I thought that was, like, growing up, I thought it was really kind of stupid. But, after you watch your kid out there and you realize how much work goes into it.
Yeah.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah.
And then the level of abuse they put up with from their coaches is unreal.
No kidding.
And then they work you, like, the 13th Amendment thing kicks in again to earn money for the program, which they never really saw.
Yeah. No, they don't.
And it's a huge time commitment. Like, sports and different activities at high school, there is a huge.
Yeah.
A huge.
Yeah. It's a show. They put on a show.
Huge commitment.
Every week, sometimes daily.
Right. So it was it's about the number one ranked college in the nation out of Florida. And a pretty colorful show, but they're like 10 to 15 minute episode. So
Oh, neat. I kind of like those little things.
I watched it in the span of 2 evenings, but I really liked it. It was kind of cool. It showed, some of those real life. It wasn't super dramatized, so you got to see the real life. This is what happens, One incident in particular is Color Guard. They didn't have enough big uniforms for the girls.
Oh.
And they're like, okay. And some of the girls were like, cool, we'll just come out and practice, and we'll lose the weight, we'll get fit, we'll know the routines, and next year we'll do this. Some of the other girls were like, ain't happening, So it was cool to see that divide where people, they have a drive or they have a focus for that thing, and it was kind of cool. The other program is called I Am a Killer.
Oh.
And I got through the first episode, and it's pretty insightful what the psyche is like for a person on death row. And in this case, why this guy ended up on death row was because he didn't want to be anywhere else, because it was a better life for him on death row.
Yeah,
so he
some
went
people.
out and targeted someone and in prison and killed him and got, life in the hole.
Got it. Wow.
So it shows you where you start with the everyday kid.
Yeah.
And there's events. So I think it kind of fits into that Christopher Robin thing where if you can hide the ring and you remember, you pull yourself out of whatever you're in. And if not, you end up on death row.
And saying, I am a killer. Got it.
Becoming an episode on Netflix.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like if Owl came out as a killer. That would just be amazing. Or Tigger. Whew.
Yeah.
Eeyore, maybe.
Yeah, I could see Eeyore doing that, for
Maybe.
sure. Yeah.
Tigger would be more of a manslaughter because he just couldn't control himself. But
That's right. Because that's what Tiggers do. There we go. Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's have Beth share something.
Hey everybody, Beth here, just calling in or recording in to let you know that I have not forgotten about you. I've just been so crazy busy that I just haven't had a chance to do anything. I haven't had a chance to see any new movies, so I hope DJ and Jim and Adrian are filling you in on all of that. The movies, not what I'm doing, because nobody wants to hear about that. I have, however, had the chance to watch a movie that I have seen probably about 1 million times, and I love it oh so very much because, in my mind, it's one of the greats. If you haven't seen the 1954 Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, and you're a fan of big splashy Hollywood musicals, I fully recommend that you see it because it's one of the best. It contains probably the best dance sequence ever, and I know a lot of people say that Singing in the Rain, Gene Kelly, that's classic best dance, but it's one guy, and for me, dog, that can't stand up to the barn raising scene in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. So I fully recommend you watch it. It's about Howard Keel, who is a mountain man living in Oregon when the nation is being settled, and he lives out in the middle of nowhere with his 6 giant brothers. And one day he decides that he needs to go into town and get himself a wife because, everybody needs a wife to cook and clean and do all the wifely things that he and his brothers can't do. So he goes into town and pretty much picks up, after singing a song, pretty much picks up the first sassy blonde soprano he finds, played by Jane Powell. Her name is Millie. She works in an inn and she puts up with no crap from anybody. And he really likes that. So, good call for him. They get married. She is fully on board for marrying a giant redhead who she's just met because, hey, it would be nice to cook and clean for just one guy. Instead of a load of them at the inn. Little does she know when he drags her out into the mountains that after singing another nice song, she will meet his 6 brothers and realize that she's taking care of 7 giant, huge lumberjack guys. So one man, not so much. She gets a little frustrated with that, as I think we all would. And the first half of the movie is her coming to terms with that and fixing the situation, and that's all well and good. But then is the barn raising, which is, as I said, the best thing ever. It's huge. The dance is incredible. And if there was an Oscar for choreography, I know Michael Kidd would have won it that year. So the brothers all meet girls at the barn dance, and then they end up kidnapping them, like you do. And it's all very innocent and sweet. It's not creepy or weird. It's just, misunderstandings, I guess. So that's the story. In order to see what happens at the end, I fully recommend you watching it. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. And if you have seen it, watch it again. You're going to enjoy it. Have a nice time watching Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. I love it.
Oh. What movie is that from? Come on, real quick.
I don't know.
What?
Oh, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw that. I have never seen it.
Well, actually, no, that one was the other one with Michael. With now I'm losing it. Wayne's World.
Oh, that's right. My sorry.
That's okay.
You're rubbing off on me. My bad, Coach.
There you go. Thank you, Beth, for that. Anyway, next week's releases. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're definitely going to go see these. At least two of the three of these films. The Meg coming out. So looking.
The Megalodon.
That's the one.
The Meg. It's not Meg. It's the Meg.
The Meg.
You forgot to add the.
I didn't. Oh, she's looking at the show notes. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
I did say the.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, did you know
did.
the title was The Meg? Or
I
did
did
you say
know.
the as in like
No,
it's just,
I knew it was the Meg,
Okay.
and so I just wrote Meg in the. So these are more like guidelines. They're not really like everything.
Well, I was
I
just
need to
picking
say.
on you because I was looking at the show notes.
Okay.
And I knew.
I deserve
Yeah.
that. Like anybody could see all three K's in that film, that one right there. Even though it is in.
You should delete one of those games.
No, it's
Yes.
in the title.
Is it really?
It is actually in the title.
Is it that? Is
Yeah,
it really?
that's exactly
Oh.
what it is. So, and then Slender Man. That is coming out. Scary movie. I thought you would really want to see this, Adrian.
Really
but you don't.
scary.
No,
movie.
no. I'm good.
It's like a psychological thing, isn't it?
It's a real story.
Is it really?
No, it's not.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Tell me.
He
Tell
says
me
it with
about the
such
story.
conviction.
It's not
Okay,
a-
don't believe me. You're cool.
No, I'm asking
you're
you
great.
to
You're fine.
tell
You're
me
fine.
about it. I don't want to see it, especially if it's real.
I don't know the backstory because it's that scary. I all I can say is I had a case at work where a parent came to me and said, "My kid's coming home talking about the Slender Man." And I went, "Okay." So I did some research. That is some scary shit.
I have goosebumps all over my body right now.
It's
Are you going to go see this film?
maybe it's a matter of research because I see these.
Well, if
things,
it's a real-
I see these things come up a lot in my work.
I think
It's
that
crazy.
well, you do have the segment where you see all the real stuff.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I would not. My wife would not be going with me, but
Hey, I'll
we
go
don't.
with you.
We don't have to go to the movies together, my wife and I, because we have very different tastes on certain things.
Yeah.
And
then that's when
wouldn't
I
put
come
her
in.
through it.
I'm your wife's filler. When
Yeah.
you want to go see those movies that she doesn't want to see, I will go see them with you because
Adrian, you're
Slender Man?
yeah. If Jimmy goes with me, I'll go see it.
Last time we held hands.
Last time we held, yeah.
It was not romantic.
What did you see?
The
Equalizer.
too.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Where you can get
Yeah.
popcorn for $4.50 a
$4.50.
bucket
Yeah.
at a luxury theater,
And it's good popcorn.
and you can get caramel popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
good
if you
stuff.
get it mixed, holy Toledo,
You know,
that guy dream.
when you said that the last time, the mixed popcorn, and I was like, and I tried it. It was really good. It was pretty good. It's
Yeah.
sweet, salty, and buttery all in one.
Nice. Well, so something else that's nice. It comes out before this show releases, so it should be out on. Well, maybe it'll be out on Tuesday, so as it releases. But I know Blue Diana's going to go see this one because Adam Driver's in it. Dun dun dun. Anyway, Black Klansman. Now this looks like it's going to be a good one.
Dude, I want to see that.
Dude, it comes out this week.
On Wednesday or Thursday?
It'll be, there's some like pre-screenings already on Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then of course Thursday, I'm sure you're going to
Wednesday's not good. I'm way out of town, then I'm back in town to pick up the missus.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but we'll see it this weekend.
Oh gosh.
We're going to have to see it.
That one gives me the heebie-jeebies too. I just looked at it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Wow. As a Spike Lee, sorry.
I'm just looking at the cover in the front. It has, the KKK thing.
Yeah.
Right. That's something about that thing just
based
spooks
on
me.
Look
based
at the
on
color
a,
of his
a true
skin.
story.
Oh, it's black.
It's like the thing that Dave Chappelle makes
Oh, he's
fun
the one
of.
that went undercover, right? Is that the one?
No, this was a true story.
Oh, was it?
I couldn't find any
I believe so.
data on that, so that was the
Well,
thing.
NPR said it was, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got NPR
Say it in your
Jimmy.
NPR voice.
Hey.
Hey.
And this week, coming out in theaters based on a true story is The Black Klansman. The opinions expressed in this clip are not those of NPR, nor...
Thank you, NPR Jimmy.
That's the most I've seen DJ laugh at. I
haven't seen him laugh that hard in a
He
while.
laughed that hard.
that was
Literally
good.
caught me coming out of the bathroom.
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
Oh, man.
You're welcome.
You literally almost belly flopped over.
That was good. That was
pretty
funny.
good, yeah.
I was not expecting that to come out of Jimmy. I was like, "Oh, is it gonna happen?" And it happened.
I can't wait to
Oh
hear
my
it.
goodness. So,
Dude,
but anyway, we're gonna go see
I
that.
took a supplement after my workout today, and I'm not sure what was in there because I got a headache
Oh, no.
and I feel giddy.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, don't fix it.
It's like you on your anxiety fix.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my
which
God.
is coming again Thursday. Just
Dude,
so
I
you
can't
know.
wait.
Oh boy.
This shiz gets real.
Oh my goodness. I'm hiding the Tazcam. I'm just saying. Box office numbers. Do we have box office numbers?
We have all kinds of numbers.
Do we? All right. I want to
So-
hear.
Take a wild guess, Adrian. What's number one?
A lot of good ones out.
You've seen
What
it.
is it?
You've seen it?
Spy Who Dumped Me.
No.
No.
Christopher Robin?
No.
Oh, Equalizer 2.
No.
A Disney?
Impossible? Mission Impossible.
Yep.
That was
I don't-
number one?
Actually,
was
that doesn't
number
shock me.
one again.
That beat the
I
Disney
told
film?
you. I told you last week. Remember?
Yeah, you did. I do.
That's the only part of our show I've ever listened to.
Oh, no. Really?
It's confession time because Adrian was walking around listening to
He
it
was listening to
in the
it.
house,
Yeah.
and there's me. Oh no, it was really cool. Hey babe, you want to go see a movie? Mission Impossible. The boys said it was pretty all right. And that actually happened. You're welcome.
All right.
They raked in this weekend 35 million, just a skosh over
Okay.
35 million. They're at a total gross of 125-ish,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and their budget was 178, so they're going to hit budget.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that
then everyone will do like they always do. You know, everyone will get their initial pay, and then they'll live off the royalties. And
Yep. Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Because then they got to sell the renting rights and all that other
Right.
stuff.
So Adrian was correct in reverse order. So Disney's Christopher Robin, 24
Wow.
and a half.
Okay.
24.5 million. They don't have a budget number because it's a Disney film.
Right. Yeah.
And they do the walk of shame when their finance department comes out and they're like, "Oh, those guys have to have the loosest necks from shaking their head." No,
Yeah.
yeah, those guys have mechanical necks installed. And then the last one was the one you thought was number one, The Spy Who Dumped Me, at a mere 12 million.
Wow.
Ooh.
But how much do they spend on it?
40.
Okay.
Okay.
I can,
They'll hit their number.
They
Yeah,
will.
because has it
Definitely
even been a
get
week yet? It hasn't even been a week.
This was the first week that they're out, so it'll hit its numbers
by
by
the end of the week,
four.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then, much to many people's chagrin, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again fell to fourth.
Fourth place.
Lost
I'm
the
amazed.
crown. Lost its dick rounded.
Wow. But still, fourth place. This is still really
And Equalizer 2 is in fifth.
fifth.
Oh,
Wow.
that's disgusting. Equalizer 2 should be way ahead. of
No, Mamma
Mia.
Mia was good.
Well, no, Equalizer actually broke budget, and
And they were
They're
170 before.
well,
And
they're like 15 million over budget.
Over budget. So now they're like at what 180,
So now
190?
the investors are going to get some money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, they will.
Okay, good.
So it's good times.
Yeah, that's great.
Money to be had.
They're making America great again, one film at a time.
There you go.
Thank you, Equalizer.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, let's go to future films, because I saw a trailer that was interesting. I saw the Nutcracker trailer.
Yes, that one looks good
Well,
and creepy. I love it.
It looks good and creepy, but it also looks a lot like Alice in Wonderland, the new version, and it seems like the same story as well. Where they go into the Wonderland or wherever, and then the one person has to choose somebody to be their what do they call it? I don't know what they call it, but
Neither do we.
choose somebody to do the fighting for them. That's what it is. They choose somebody to do the fighting for them, and then and it's the same idea. So the gal in the Nutcracker has to fight for this group, whereas in Alice in Wonderland, Alice has to fight for that queen over on there. So I think it's the same. So it should be interesting. I think, just a thought. So, and then Adrian wanted to say he wanted to see Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes, I do want to see Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, it looks hilarious.
I love Asians.
And
I love Asian
You love
food.
Asian food.
And I love money.
And it comes out at the end of this month, right? August something, right? Am I wrong?
No, 17th. Yes,
August. Oh, okay, mid of the.
So
this-
it's like coming out within the next week.
yeah, another one coming out. I think really soon. Alpha is coming out.
Yes, that's coming out. I think the same day as Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay, cool.
Like there's a lot of coming out on the 17th.
Yeah, another one. Kind of looking forward
They're
to.
a month late.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Wait, are they?
For the coming out.
Yeah, that was last month.
No.
No.
Slapper.
I think that's November 11th, National Coming Out Day. So they've got time.
Yeah,
They've got time.
they got time.
Mild 22. That's another one that looks pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
I think that one comes out on the 17th as well. There's
No,
a lot
it
coming-
doesn't.
Let me check.
It better not come out on the 17th. That's going to be
There's
crazy.
several that come out on the 17th.
But that reminds me of the film 16 Blocks. I think because they have to go a certain. So mile 22 or 16 blocks. So 16 blocks. What's his name?
August 15th.
I'm trying to think of his name now. Die Hard guy.
Mile
Bruce
20
Willis. There we go. Bruce Willis has to take this guy 16 blocks so a judge.
He defects from his Secret Service or his covert operations in an Asian country.
Yes.
And Bruce Willis has to get in
No.
there. Not Bruce
No.
Willis.
No. I was talking about 16 blocks, but similar to that, mile 22, the guy defects and wants to go to the United States, and so he has to be moved to this thing 22 miles away in order to stay safe. And so it's kind of similar, just more at a military level rather than a police department level.
It does come out on the 17th.
Holy moly. All of these?
I messed up. Crazy Rich Asians come out on the 15th
Of August.
of August.
Okay.
And then the next one's the 17th, and the one after that's the 17th, which is...
Wow. Pretty much the same weekend.
Yeah, so there's...
Crazy Rich Asians is coming out on a Wednesday, right? The 15th?
I only know numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Wednesday, you're right.
Yeah, so, okay.
So, yeah, and then the other ones come out on the 17th.
Yeah.
So there's 3 movies coming out that week.
That week. Wow. That's
So
amazing.
it's a busy week.
It is a busy week.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was another upcoming movie that we haven't talked about.
What did you want to talk about?
The one Jimmy just showed me.
The Death of a Nation?
No,
Yeah.
that's not upcoming. That's one I want.
That's
to
one
see.
right now. That's out right now.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
is
a
it?
playing right
Oh,
now.
that's
And
good.
that's
That
equating
looks really good.
That's equating Abraham Lincoln to our current president, and how
Is it
both.
equating or is it correlating and comparing
Well,
the two? Is it a comparing
correlating,
and
it's-
contrast?
No, well, no. What it
I'm
was,
gonna cry right
no,
now.
no, no.
This is
what they're
getting deep.
what they're saying is that both presidents have split the nation in ideals.
It's a comparative
Yeah,
film,
it is.
but they're comparing one reason for a split in a nation against another reason for a split in a nation, where Abraham Lincoln was primarily race.
Yeah,
Right.
13th, 14th, 15th Amendments.
yeah.
But
and all
didn't
that
Abraham
stuff.
Lincoln, he brought us together, though.
No,
No,
absolutely
he-
not. Abraham Lincoln tore the nation in two pieces
Yeah.
because the Civil War.
Yep.
And then the end of slavery, and you had all these people who owned other people. They were considered property, lost their property.
Yeah.
So they were pissed. So
I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm like,
It's you're about to
About to
explode in your
pop.
chair.
but
Oh,
it's
okay.
but it's a reality, and our current president, he's doing it, but similarly but differently. He's dividing the nation because of those that have and those that don't have, and he's using those that don't have to fuel the fire because he feels like they're impressionable.
When
That's
you
what
got
he's
people like-
done for his entire life in his television producing career / real estate.
you know,
So interesting film.
it's
You should go see it.
yeah.
And
Being
tell us
half
what you
Mexican,
think.
it's like my inner
Yeah.
Mexican is coming out right
Yeah.
now. I'm gonna start speaking Spanish.
Don't.
I mean, I'm not going to.
Okay. I mean, you can, but I'm afraid of what you might say.
¿Y por qué no vas ahí a hablar
Oh, dear.
mexicano? Que no tienes orgullo, güey.
No quiero hablar español ahorita, okay?
Oh,
no hables conmigo de
vale, vale.
español.
Why you got to add way?
Now
we've
have
gone
to, now
explicit.
you have to guess which one was Adrian and which one was DJ.
No. How about this one? No entiendo nada de español.
That's good. I love it.
Well,
No,
now that you've heard all
But
that,
to answer to your question, I do want to see it. It's not that I don't want to see it. I do want
can't
to
see
see
it.
it.
He's already
He asked me in
seen it.
Spanish, why don't I want to see it? I'm saying I do want to see it.
At
but
10 p.m. tonight.
He can't.
That's why, because I
He's
already saw a
already
movie
seen the
today.
movie
Now I'm
today.
thinking in Spanish. I can't speak English anymore. I saw a movie today.
Oh, that's right. You,
Yeah.
You saw the three identical twins.
Yeah, identical
Well.
twins. The three identicals. And it was a good movie. Everybody, it was a 9. It was the best one that I've seen this week.
Okay,
Just saying.
there you go.
I didn't get to get my rating in. Got it in
Oh,
right
you didn't?
then.
Oh, my
No.
gosh. Okay.
So
Well,
I just wanted
thank
to let
you.
everybody know it was 9.
Thank you for doing that,
Yeah.
getting that in there, because
I
you
think-
didn't want to make...
Yeah.
Speaking of thank yous, you know what?
I'll tell you what, Adrian. I'll look for a time tomorrow night. We'll go tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow night.
Because it's pretty late for me at 10 o'clock. I thought it was just because it was so late, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
No,
You
no.
can sleep in as late as you want.
Mr. not have a job.
Mr. This wetback here doesn't have a job.
Oh,
in
my
Mexico,
gosh.
we don't need jobs. No, I'm just kidding.
You are not. Oh, my
I'm
gosh.
just kidding.
Oh,
No, just,
thank you.
That was a colloquium from a person that has the credentials to say that
Yeah.
word.
Only half. Only half
I
the
have no
credentials.
credentials. My
Only
dad
half.
is from Mexico. It's good enough.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for bringing that. And audience, please keep listening. Thank you for listening to us. Please keep listening. Anyway, this has been...
And if you're offended, you're probably white. Get over it.
Oh, yeah, right? No kidding. This has been Thanks for Watching. You, the audience, are the best, especially if you stick with us now. But I want to also thank Joshua Struthers, Big Checho. Let's thank DJ McGee, Jimmy Harris, Beth Labine, Adrian Rondo. And we also have to thank Jackie Harris and Kenny McGee.
And let's not forget DJ McGee for putting the show together.
He thanked himself
I
already.
Did you?
I-
I didn't hear that.
You were too worried. You were
I was too-
were thinking about the backlash that's going to happen, Holmes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God.
no, I was just thinking we have Big Checho on. Familia. We're gonna represent.
And cut.
I gotta see DJ's face.